Hello fashion friends and family, this is Stacy here from Sew Bromo and Elsa Fitzgerald. We received this beautiful heritage sewing machine from Ursula. So I will be setting it up in our temporary heritage space. I'm happy to report that we will be moving the heritage machines out of storage. They will be coming back to the main floor and they will have their own designated area, which we will use for our factory garment industry tours. But the other part is that we would love to activate those machines and have some classes so people can learn not just about the history and the way the machines work, but also how to use them. So you'll see some time lapse of me moving the machines, and I know some of my friends, Mr. Hardy, my mom, they're gonna say, why are you moving all these things? Why don't you ask for help? I kind of just want to have everything situated and sorted before we get started for the day. Now I'm trying to decide where I want to put this beautiful machine, and we've named this machine Ursula after the lovely lady who donated her to us. I think she should be front and center. I just want to give you some updates on the different things we've been working on. So a lot of people have been mentioning that what we're doing is creating wonderful impact. And that we should consider being a nonprofit, we should apply for grant funding. Having done the process of filling out these extensive applications, I realized we could be spending more time, at least for us, making money doing the work. And so what I get uncomfortable with is the time that we're spending, but time is sensitive because time is sensitive to our work. Those that are a part of industry and still have these heritage skills, I think as an industry we have about 10 years in the US in terms of individuals who worked in the original industry and or still kept those skills alive and are at a level who could still teach and move these skill sets forward. And so my bandwidth and time is rather limited in the sense that I'm also the interim director for an entrepreneurship center. So for me, I really have to maximize these hours. So instead of working on these grant applications, my decision is for us to focus on doing the thing and then bringing in the revenue, bringing in the sales, bringing in the money, doing that work. And I find it rather ironic that I'm talking about sales and revenue and speed, yet I am dragging these old heritage machines. But I think that there's a part, I know that there's a part of the heritage element of this work that is going to be of huge value. I already feel that emotional value to that, to the work, and many other individuals do as well. But I'm gonna go back a bit in time to bring a bit of that forward, and that's really a lot around the ethos of Sew Bromo. It's all about holding that needle forward. So if you look at our logo, it's actually me and the Bromo Seltzer clock tower, which we're not located there anymore. But it is a matter of me charging forward, so holding time back just enough so we can take that heritage with us and share it for that next generation, but charging forward with that needle and sowing a new era of industry. So yeah, enjoy watching me. I don't know, I find it rather therapeutic in a weird way to do the busy work, just because I spend so much time in my head in the work. So this kind of calms my brain before I go into some of the strategy side of the business work.
The materials are not changing. You can see the books of the buyer.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And find pieces in stores and whatever. I design and build pieces for it to be able to and sofas, chairs, whatever.
We're wrapping up our day from the tour today. Mr. Hardy's so sweet to help bring all these machines here with me. How did you think the tour went, Mr. Hardy?
I think the tour went terrific. I can't believe that we had gotten so much feedback from the people that came out, which was what we were looking for. But I think it went longer than their normal schedule, right?
Right, yeah.
It was good, positive energy, and the people that were here agreed with some of the objectives that you have and that we support. So I look forward to the next one, and also a positive response over social media about it. And I think the next floor is going to probably double the number of attendees.
Yeah.
So much to look forward to, and so much positive energy centered around the big building, Baltimore Innovation Center, and so Bromo.
Yay!
It's been a long day for Mr. Hardy and I. We were here early bringing all the machines out. Michelle Edwards, long way, was so kind to bring some snacks. We had George bring some cupcakes. It was very sweet to have the community coming together, learning about the industry. We had people come in from Florida, West Virginia, and also we had someone come from Jakarta. She was visiting a friend here in Maryland, Ibu Nuri, but we had an international audience. Oh yes, and some people from Massachusetts. So it seems that we're becoming a destination in terms of people coming into town, wanting to learn about Maryland and our industry. But we are so happy for you to see our temporary heritage area with our featherweight. We've got the new machine provided by Ursula from Micah, but we look forward to sharing more of the evolution of Baltimore's garment industry. We will see you next time. Bye! Say bye, Mr. Hardy.
Arrivederci.
Bye! Bunuri has gone with all her friends to Nick's Seafood, but you can see her beautiful area. So George is still sewing here in his wonderful factory. Say goodnight.
Good night. Thank you for coming.